My name is Richard Hannon, and I am a nosy neighbour. I'm Richard.
I'm Henry.
That's Henry.
Richard, could have got that wrong.
Slim, fat.
Mum and Dad preferred him,
Fair comment.
and I'm more intelligent, so I went to get my own career in a very specialised business, whereas he's continued playing with Pony Club until it was too late.
But he's only here today on camera because he's my brother.
That's not true.
That is true.
In fact,
You're not here because of your firm
No,
selling
I am.
houses.
You're here because your dad's firm, Richard, that you've taken on. But for everyone else out there, I'm the one that smiles and Richard is the one that frowns. So if you want me to do my Richard face, Richard will do his Henry face. Me, by 5 minutes. So I'm the heir, he's the spare.
Heir to what?
Well, you seem to find quite a lot around here to be taken.
Oh, no. Henry's older, unfortunately. I'm the one in the middle.
And then there's Lizzie.
And there's our triplet sister who's 3 minutes younger. It was just 2 boys and 1 girl, but we've got bigger than Lizzie now. Oops.
Definitely me. Not really.
Teachers liked me, didn't like him. Remember when we got caught going out the pub window? Because you were fat at the time.
I couldn't
you
get
got
through the
stuck
window.
halfway through the window.
They said, Hannon, where you find one,
Well,
you'll find
the
another.
other. And I said, right, that's it, we're both busted now. Why is that idiot take so long to get out of a pub window?
So they sent a letter home to our parents.
Which one of our older sisters intercepted, yeah.
Yeah. So they never actually got to find out about it.
Yeah.
6. I know. Go on, say, did your parents not have a TV?
No, they got into box sets, didn't they?
Right, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
His biggest achievement in racing would be his first Guineas winner,
Called?
Sky Lantern. And you can't say the other one because Dad actually trained it. It was under his licence. So there you go.
Why do you put this man here? He doesn't know shit, doesn't know pig from mustard. Skylander was trained by Dad.
Oh, see?
So it wasn't mine. But
Yeah.
that would be down as one of my good ones, yeah. Night Thunder. Was champion trainer once. Trained. Yeah. I don't know. There's so many different categories you can put them in.
It was over 200. He shortly was hoping to have his 1,000th winner this year.
No, I'd be probably a bit short, but
That's what you said the other
yeah,
Sunday.
I do hope. Yeah,
in the pub, that's what
I
you
have
said.
10 winners a day, but it can't happen.
Well, if you fill me with not necessarily true facts from Richard
So how many winners have I
what
had
do you
this year?
expect?
The answer is you haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
I think you have had 72.
90. I'd say 89.
So you don't even know.
88,
So
89.
how am I supposed to know?
88, 89. God, what a good question.
Oh, that even stopped me, that one, Richard.
I mean,
Being your brother.
he's answered the question for himself. I'm pretty sure that that's quite accurate, Henry, because seriously, I'm trying to think of
Off,
moments.
Richard. Next, you're getting boring.
What do you think it is? It's certainly because neither of us had anything to do when we used to have school sports day. We used to get lapped. We used to do the shot
Yeah, I
put.
think Mum and Dad never bothered coming in the
The
end.
shot put, yeah.
Thought we were sprinters rather than stayers.
I'm not even sure we were that. I would say your biggest achievement in life today would be...
Me being made a partner at Property Vision.
Yeah, you're a big man in the firm there, yeah. Good one.
And we are an independent buying agency specialising in acquisition of country properties in London and the home counties.
Do you remember that time when we had our leavers ball at school?
Yeah.
And Dad came there, he'd never been to anything at school, and it was the leavers ball. He said, I'm going to have a better time than you two tonight because I don't have to pay these school fees tonight, so enjoy yourselves, lads.
He said that to the house.
And I was amazed. He hadn't spoken to us the first 18 years of our lives.
I know, but do you not remember when he first turned up at the school? And they asked him who he was. And they thought, Mr. Hannon? I didn't think there was a Mr. Hannon. I thought Mrs. Hannon was on her own.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
They only saw her.
I'd love to work in the city. Always said that. I'd love it.
Why?
I just like... The guys I've met from up there always look like good blokes, and the ones that have done well, I think it's quite a unique business, and probably very like what I do at the moment, just without going racing. You know, it's not gambling, but in a form you're taking a chance every day, and you have to go with what you feel.
See, I always wanted to be in PR if I didn't do that. So you could always talk your way out of it.
I thought I was going to say PE for a minute. I mean, don't make me laugh.
You're talking to the England squash champion for Wiltshire. I mean,
squash.
and it wasn't squash with rackets either. Look at the size of the... Yeah.
I wasn't a bad squash player. I played in British Clothes, you know, that's quite an achievement.
Yeah, it was.
Surely, it's me.
Probably
Don't
me.
deny that. I know you sort of have to say, yeah, probably, but you know.
Okay, look at it. Look at the age difference between us. He spends too much time on the quad bike in the winter.
Not true.
And he's now trying to just sit in the Range Rover all day and watch the horses, which
But
he thinks is going to
look,
de-age him.
you probably do look a bit younger, because holidays generally will do that to you.
Very true. I know he holds a record for having the most winners of any other trainer in England.
Ever.
Ever.
At the moment. I would say he's had 4,086.
I would say nearer to 5,000.
I think. Sorry, Henry.
Good, it's his job. He should know that.
How much is it?
He's got,
4,145.
There you go. I'm only
but he's got
six-
something to work
six-
towards now.
Only 60 missing. Most satisfaction would be, you know, training a winner for someone you know it's going to make their week or month, and they go away saying what a great time they've had, and you know, when you really see it makes a difference to them. That is a big moment of, you know, personal satisfaction or job satisfaction. It's not necessarily winning a Group 3 or something like that, but you know, a horse that someone's bred and they're beside themselves. You know, I've seen people cry and things like that. That's brilliant. Love that.
Now this is quite a long list. He is petrified of the dark. And he has to sleep with the light on. If you share a hotel room with him, it's a joke, because he sets traps for burglars or anyone coming in.
Yeah.
He puts coat hangers on behind the bed.
Got to be metal coat hangers.
Metal, so that they rattle.
rattle.
And he sleeps with a hockey stick or a cricket
Ryan
bat.
Moore came into my room. He used to live with me when he was an apprentice, and he came back one night from his dad's in Brighton late at night. I thought I'd been robbed. I went out there with a pole. You're half asleep. You don't really see it. He goes, "Whoa, Rich, it's only me." And I was about to club him to death with this big pole. Anyway, yeah, so I don't sleep too good in the dark on my own.
Yeah.
When you have children, though, you have to sort of go to sleep and get on with it. So I'm not sure that's true anymore.
If ever we go anywhere and stay overnight, we say and they've got 2 rooms, he will end up sharing my room.
There's one night I woke
And they
up.
always say, "Oh, what, you 2 big fellas in a bed?" We shared an egg. A double bed really is not a problem.
Do you remember that time we were on holiday somewhere, and I woke up gasping for a glass of water. I looked at the side of my bed and just drank this water. Lovely, oh marvellous, went to sleep. Woke up in the morning and he says, "Did anyone see my contact lenses?"
They were in the
And
glass.
I'd drunk them.
Next to the bed, and we had 2 cars down there, and only one of us could
I
drive.
drank them, I remember that. Dad brought a few quid off him for his house, so he's petrified. Anytime he sees Dad or his car going past, you see that man break the land speed record, and believe me, that ain't pretty.
Henry? No, Richard, sorry Dad, you should know that by this day. Seriously.
What's he frightened of? I would say
Diets.
diets you don't like. He doesn't like diets. He's scared of
Policeman.
he's scared of me achieving and him not.
Your wife? I'm
That's-
scared of her.
Yeah, yeah, he's scared of it. Yeah.
I
Maybe I should have put
for
that
the record.
first.
Yeah. I love you.
Oh, that is bull. Not having a yard of that. I mean, that is a joke shot.
Play the game, Richard. Play the game.
the game. I'm not saying that. No chance. I love you. Not. Yeah.
Don't Forget Me was the first.
Do you remember?
Was,
Yeah, I remember that too.
We were still at school.
I remember
it was
I was
7 to
there
1.
when he won at
1987?
Doncaster.
Yeah.
When he
And
won
then
at Doncaster,
3 years
I
after
remember I
that
was
was
there.
Tyrrell.
I remember.
Got a memory like an elephant, me.
No, but what was the one some of them. I'm trying to think something I really remember. It's like that I was there for. I remember going to the Derby. I got the day off school. My tutor Mike Purgos took me. We were favourite and second favourite for the Derby.
That's when it was still on a
We
Wednesday.
rented suits and everything. That was when it was on a Wednesday, yeah. And they finished last and second last. I do remember that in a bad way.
Play the race backwards.
I used to spend summer after summer going racing. I used to love riding out.
It just seems so hot. Do you remember?
I remember he had that car and we used to go to Goodwood this time of year, obviously with a big meeting. I remember freezing my nuts off the whole way there, listening to Jeremy Vine, the air conditioner. He used to have it really cold. And then we used to have this guy Scouse in the back. And we used to go the back way through the woods around sort of, where was it? Is it Petworth?
Petworth and Midhurst.
Midhurst, something like that. And then the other day I found myself driving to Goodwood.
I get lost.
With it turned up, full blast. Everyone in the car, someone complained to me because it was cold. And I was listening to Radio 2. Jeremy Vine, and it's amazing how you become a clone of, but you don't realise you're doing it. I remember going for years to Goodwood, and luckily some of the things they still have that board of all the newspaper tipsters and what they fancy on the day. I used to love going to that, just look and see how many times our horse was in.
And that big hallway where it's always really cool.
Yeah.
Betting hall. Never stops.
I went up behind him one day and someone was asking him for an autograph, and he was signing it, right? And then I saw this. Henry said to this bloke, said, "No, I'm not Richard. I'm his brother, Henry."
He completely ignored me.
And the fella said, "No, Richard, you're a funny lad. You're funny. No, you look too much like him. You can't be. You're not his brother.
I signed it.
You're the image of him."
I signed it, and the woman and her husband came back up to me the next day at Royal Ascot, and they said, "You think you're funny, young man? You're not." I said, "Beg your pardon? You signed my autograph, David Beckham." I said, "Well, I'm not." She says, "I know you're not." I said, "Well, I'm not Richard either, so what did you want me to sign it?"
You probably shouldn't have done that, Henry. That's not good.
I tell you what, we were going to Cheltenham once, and we walked through the Guinness Village, and we just said, "Oh, I'll get recognised in here," because not many trainers and stuff walk through
I
here.
didn't say that.
I walked through.
No, I said I don't really want to go in there because you get hounded. Because
Anyway.
I don't know what's going to win. I don't even know what's running.
I
really
walked
at Cheltenham,
through with him, get halfway up there, no one said anything, nobody batted an eyelid. Get a little bit further up, somebody turns around and says, "It's Piers Morgan!" Looking at me, I said, "How famous do you think you are, Richard?"
Should I just get off my chair and leave him to it? Because this is clearly turning into the Henry
Too much
show.
air show.
I mean, he loves it. He loves it way more than me. Just concentrate on him.
And back to Henry. Thanks
He's the
very
star
much.
of the show. Fatty.
Fatty.
That's not true. You know it's not.
Richard.
Spotty.
Spotty. Buzz Lightyear.
I got Richard. Henry, seriously.
So I look younger than him, and then he'll turn around
Okay,
and
I've got
say,
a good one for you. Botox.
I've got a good one for you. Wrinkle face.
I don't mind.
Richard says, because I look younger than
You
him,
never see-
everyone turns around and says, "Yeah, but mind you, you never get wrinkles on a balloon."
No, you don't.
Ha-ha.
Yeah, see. Who's your favourite sister? Bearing in mind, you can't win answering that, so don't.
Well,
Don't say me.
You get quite. I was just about to say Richard.
I trained 10 Group 1 winners. Can you name half of them? 5. Let's go with 3.
Let's go with that. Richard, what do you have? 1,000 runners a
Yeah,
year?
but hang on, Group 1 winners. They're quite...
Okay, what about Ginger Nut?
That's a super sprinter, it's not a group race.
I know it's a sales race, that's why I'm just testing you. He knows his game.
Okay, what about... So, Olympic Glory.
Yeah, 1. That's 1.
Okay,
The one that was owned by Julie Wood, and then you sold to Alice Cab.
that's her.
There you
Him.
go.
That's him,
I know.
yeah, but go on. What about a 2-year-old, champion 2-year-old filly? 2 names, and they rhyme.
I know exactly which one you mean, and it's the one that's owned by that chap that we saw in LA, and it's called. Give me the first. Miss Tiggy Wiggy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Chris Giles and Jared and
That's it.
Maryborough Farm.
Can you tell me any facts at all about a Georgian house?
Yeah, they have sash windows.
No.
That's unfortunate.
No, it's not, because we played this game before, so he knows all the answers.
Okay, what did I win the St James Palace with?
This year?
Last
Didn't
year.
have a
Last
winner
year.
at Ascot this year,
Last
did you,
year.
Richard?
Last year.
Good horse, I'd hope. Barney Roy. Thinks I don't know.
The outfit you went to our 40th birthday party in, do you regret said decision?
Yes, I do.
I
but
thought you might. It
to
was
be
awful.
fair,
I went as Buzz Lightyear.
hang on, no.
I do the chin.
Let me tell you what happened. It was a stars
Infinity
party
and beyond.
for characters of stage or screen. So I went as a star. Just a star, because I am a star in the stars party. He went as Buzz Lightyear, but he got his costume off the internet from Japan.
And it was a bit
and he went as Buzz
small.
Lightyear in the end.
They
It
called me
was
Buzz
so
Lightyear.
small.
They
He
thought it
had
was
to have two
hilarious.
costumes. Had to have a costume change. It was like Kylie Minogue halfway through the night.